Here's your host of Late Night with Andrew Dick, Mr. Andrew Dick.
Late Night Show with Andrew. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another installment of the show. It's all about Late Night Show today. Of course, we have a lot in store for you. Okay, let's start off with the political developments, what's happening on the island. I must say, a lot of people have been asking, Andrew, what do you think about the political situation on the island? Well, nothing really. It's still the same thing. Government right now, it's being tested, and it's up to our great politicians we have today to actually make the decisions that they have to make in order to make the country go ahead. You understand? Now, of course, I thinking on running for next elections. I'm making it known right now. I am going to. My slogan is going to be called Andrew Dick. He will dick you. Sound good? Or Dick for office. Or I'll say my slogan is going to be Dick for everybody. Andrew Dick for everybody. Dick, 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 Dick. No? Doesn't sound good? Yeah, I didn't like it either. Anyway, now, of course, the political situation continues to create a lot of, how to say, interesting scenarios. The one being the meeting of Parliament that took place on Monday. Everybody is talking about what transpired. I was a witness. I must say I was there. And wow, it was a scene, I must say. Now, the day started when I came in at about 9 o'clock because the meeting was scheduled for 10 o'clock. So I walk in. I say, okay, well, I'm here because I'm a reporter. Besides, doing these jokes, I'm a reporter also. Yeah, I know, right? Serious comedy. You don't know which one I'm doing, right? Anyway, so this time around, I came in the Parliament building, and I saw the members of Parliament of the new coalition, the UP, the DP, and Laville, were there, and they were scrambling and getting information because apparently they wanted to continue with the meeting that was postponed by the chairman of Parliament, Mr. Rudolph Samuel. Now, the reason for the postponement was because the members of Parliament that called the meeting from the National Alliance, some of them had to travel to Curacao for the late Helman Wheels funeral. So what took place after that was, listen very carefully, the meeting still went ahead with the Deputy Chairman of Parliament, Mr. Romain Laville. Now, he's part of the new coalition, so he decided to go ahead with the meeting by himself. Next to him, supposed to be the Secretary General of Parliament, but he was not there. Okay? Because apparently he said he's not coming because his boss, the President of Parliament, is upstairs, and why should he come downstairs if his boss is upstairs? So he's staying upstairs with the boss himself. Then, right after that, the vice chairman of Parliament continued the meeting and saw a guy walking by and said, hey, listen, come here. You're Dutch? You got Dutch passport? Okay, listen, we're going to vote you as the court recorder, okay? Mr. Edwin Gomes. They voted him in as the court recorder, the recorder of that meeting, for that meeting only. Okay, good. So, passed unanimously by the 8 members of Parliament. Bam, beam, bam. So we got somebody to record the meeting. Then, right after, Mr. Romain Laville then said, we're going to continue this meeting no matter what. And then after, testing. Because apparently, Mr. Samuel was at the recorder guy, the guy who recorded meetings for Parliament for it to go on radio and on television. Mr. Samuel was like this. Cut it off. Yes. So the guy who was the recorder was like, and then Mr. Jules James, Mr. Leroy DeWeaver, and Mr. Roy Malin, all three members of the ruling coalition, went into the recorder office, the guy who switches and does everything, and was like, something like that. Anyway, so the guy was like, and then he left, but he left it on. So the meeting continued. All right. After the meeting finished, they passed a motion of no confidence against 4 of the ministers that are still saying that no matter what, they ain't going nowhere. They're staying in government. All right. So they passed a motion of no confidence. Now, after that, the legalities got started to, the people started to ask questions about whether the meeting was legal or not, whether it had any clout, whether it's something was going on with that meeting. So understand how interesting this becomes, because there was no Griffier, which is the general secretary. The meeting was not chaired by the president, and certain things that had to take place did not take place. So there is a little bit of the story that's going on that took place yesterday in Parliament. The President of Parliament, Mr. Rudolph Samuel, then after did a press conference and said, oh, the meeting was illegal, it was just a gathering. Now, according to the rules of order, the Constitution of St. Martin, a gathering of Parliament, which could be a majority, decides what happens with the day-to-day runnings of government. So everybody have their own meaning when it comes to this whole thing. So it's right now on the desk of the governor, Mr. Eugene Holiday, who has to decide where the majority of Council of Ministers say there should be new elections for Parliament, and then in the other hand, you have a decisions firing those ministers that say they should have new elections and fire the Parliament. Which one is higher? Parliament. But then ministers saying they higher. So it's like this. Of course, the governor is right there. So he have to say, which one? We're going to see what the governor will decide. So that's basically in a nutshell what took place at the meeting yesterday. And we're going to see what's going to happen. Late night show with Andrew Dick. I am so tired. Let me go get something to drink. We'll be right back.
I'm Anthony Agogo, and this is my personal best. Chicken teriyaki, salad, no jalapenos. It's good food at its fastest.
I'm Holly Bleasdale, and my personal best is better. Low-fat Subway Club, or the salad, and just as quick.
It's very close. The fat and calories are both excellent results, and both offer one of your 5 a day. With 9 subs with under 5 grams of fat, everyone's a winner.
But you can't even handle the jalapenos.
I've got a sensitive mouth, all right?
Subway. Train hard. Eat fresh.
Shots now. Me and my girlfriend apart. Whoa, start the car. I'm with the driver. We coming now. Oh yeah, whoa, la. And them a girl that they all bad. Let's go to the beach. Make we have a party on the sun, girl. Take off your rock, me want to see you now your tongue. But suppose, make me use my touch snap one. Now pretty belly skin, they ready to do the pan. You a genuine brown in all of summertime. Umbrella bleacher. Cause I saw the summertime. So the girl them say them ready for the summer marathon. So me have to sing another summer song. So me ask you, if you're ready for the summer, let's go. Shout it out and let me know. Down.